What up, y'all? So, question. Have y'all heard Jim Jones's response to Pusha T's disrespect on the New Clips album and all that? I have. I have to say this. I'm just going right up the... How do I say? Jim was rapping. He was rapping. Only problem is he was kind of all over the beat for me. You know what I'm saying? That's just my professional opinion. But his disrespect was more direct than Pusha T's. I can say that. And when it comes to rap battles, I usually favor the more blatant disrespect. The subliminals. Hold on, y'all see my shirt? Hold on. Got it. Throw it back for y'all. It's the Monster Nation. We got new merch. Look below. Look below. You know what I'm saying? Order whatever you follow directions. Y'all know how to follow directions. But yeah, I don't have the lyrics in front of me. I don't have the lyrics memorized and none of that. But if I'm Pusha, I'm in the studio cooking up some more work right now just cause. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know when it came out, but I just heard it. Or he could say, this nigga don't even know how to rap on the beat right, which, if he said that, I would understand why he said that. But he was cooking. You know what I'm saying? He had some, I can't remember some standout bars. He took some shots. He called Malice a few unsavory names. Said he looked like a bus head or something like that. But it was decent, though. It was decent. Maybe I should listen to it again. You know what I mean? But I believe it was over. Like he got like a video, with the mic drop videos where they got the mic. See the plaques up the top, where they got the mics coming up, where they got the mic coming from the top pause, and it's the same beat. But as I've expressed, on multiple occasions, Jim has this. He has this. He's developed, and I don't even know if he developed it, but he's got like this kind of this drunken master flow. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like he stumbled off the beat, but he land back on in time for the bar. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of rappers that do it. Some rappers do it masterfully. Some people sound a little more clunky when they do it. You know what I'm saying? And respectfully, Jim sounds a little more clunky, but sometimes he be bodying that. I just felt like this wasn't one of those times where he nailed it like that. Pause. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go watch it again, and I'll be right back. Whoa, so I'm glad I learned how to edit. I take some of that back. Yeah, some of that I take back. He was doing it. His drunken master flow. He was executing it masterfully throughout most of the verse. It only came to the part where the beat dropped out, and that might be my bias because I like drums and beats. Not to say that I don't like when dudes take the beat out, for a bar or whatever. That I love. But when you have a flow like Jim Jones's, it can be it could kind of sound muddy. Like you can't find the rhythm without the drums there. Does that make sense? But yeah, upon listening to it again, it is quite scathing. You know what I mean? Talk about bros sleeping in the bed together, and the Arby's and no, he didn't mention Arby's. He what was the he took a shot at him for the commercial he made because Pusha T's music has been used in, I know it was in the Arby's commercial and it's in something else. I forget what it was, but he mentioned the other one. He didn't mention the Arby's one. But anyway, yeah, shots fired. I appreciate that. If I'm Pusha, I'm responding. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I will say this. I mean, and I know I'm going to receive some hate, right? But it's not going to be as easy as a lot of y'all may think it be. A lot of y'all may think it's going to be. Jim Jones can rap now. Or I've been saying lately. Jim Jones always could rap. Well, when we thought he couldn't rap, right? He didn't change that much. I think the times just changed to catch up to his style. Because his problem, I think what he did wrong before was he didn't do his ad libs right before. Because with that, you know, with that choppy, clunky flow, it's hard to lay ad-libs directly over those. It's like if he delivers the verse 2 times or 10 different times, like the timing on the verse would be a little bit different every time. You know what I'm saying? The words will fall in slightly different spots every time. You know what I mean? It's like he almost don't memorize the verse first. But I don't know. I don't know his process. I'm just saying that's the way it sounds. You know, my professional opinion. You know what I mean? But it's good work. You know what I mean? Let's see how this goes. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Y'all stay tuned. If y'all like Jim Jones's response, let me get a thumbs up in the jump off. You know what I'm saying? If you think he ain't seeing Pusha on no level, then let me get a music symbol, right? If you think they even for this round, then let me get a fire emoji. By the time y'all see this and y'all start leaving emojis, I'm gonna have to watch it back to check which emoji is for which. But whatever, I just freestyled that. But yeah, I want to know what y'all. Oh, how about this? Just let me know. Never mind the emojis. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all think that Jim's verse is trash, say that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all think it's, you know what I'm saying, it's worthy, let me know. You know what I mean? I ain't got that much to talk about here, so, you know, buy some merch. Hold on. Check it out. Monster Nation. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, leave us a super thanks or Cash App. We actually prefer the Cash App, but y'all do, y'all don't be listening. Cash App tag gonna be in the description, along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than to hear me yap. All the mixtapes is there, from Nonviolent Rocco being the most recent, all the way back to Shell Shock. You know what I mean? And also, check the website where all of the merch and stuff is at. It's going to be a whole lot of other stuff there too. So this is scathing.com. And when you're writing on the walls here, aka leaving comments and spell things correctly, ROCK is how you spell rock. Unless you're a Crip, you get a pass, but put a little cuh or cuz or something in the comments so we know who you is, or so I know. It's monster, not monster. MONSTA. You know what I mean? It's helter skelter, not helter skelter. It's A and a H at the end of those words. And for the love of all things decent, it's BCC, not BBC. Pause. Pause, protesters, get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all.
Welcome to the nation. I am your host, your president, your tour guide, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. I'm the landlord, the owner, tenant, the janitor. I mops the damn floor. Let's go. I'm one of the realest you ever gon' see. I ain't come here to lie to you. Niggas done with a lie to you. I get Beanie Siegel's first album, or Paul Pierce even, they are the truth. I'm sick and tired of you, you comical when I'm not in the mood for jokes. You are not a goon, not a shooter or a rider. You shoot off your mouth and you be riding dudes, cock for loot, dude, that's a prostitute.